All right. Okay, we're streaming and the floor is yours. But before, make sure, remember, we are going to be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or some people beyond that. Make sure you find us Thursday morning, 9 to 12. We have the tour. Then in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, I think, is you look at the schedule. Is Dr. Dan is going to be with a panel of the doctors. And then Friday, big announcement in the morning, another big announcement in the afternoon. Make sure you're ready for the trainings too. Okay, Lovi, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. What's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am super excited to see you all at convention. First, thank you, George, for giving me this opportunity to be able to share. It is really, truly an honor. Our theme this year is believe, right? And I cannot think of anything literally more timely. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my slides here in a second, but I just want to go over something really quickly. And because this is something that has just like hit me recently. But belief isn't just part of growth, right? It's the fuel that really makes it possible. So believe in ourselves, our purpose, and of course, we got to go through the process, you guys. So it's all a process. So this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into how personal development and belief go hand in hand. Okay, preparing us for success in whether that's business or our personal life. But before we get into that, I just want to quickly introduce myself because I know we have a lot of new friends on that recently joined, which is super exciting. So I want to welcome you. You're not just joining a business, okay? You're becoming part of a family. I love this community because what we do is we help and lift each other up. We celebrate every win, right? And then we know how to have fun while helping others live healthier, more vibrant lives. Okay, so my name is Lovi. Again, as George had said, I served in the Navy for over 25 years. I retired as a naval officer. I'm also a wife, a mom of four, and I stay very active in the ministry. And I also lead weekly classes for women veterans. So I don't share that to boast, okay, guys. I share that because I wanna share with you all what I've learned. Personal growth doesn't wait for the perfect time. It doesn't show up when life slows down. It shows up literally in the middle of, well, life. So if you're feeling that today, if you're juggling a lot, or if you're stepping into something unfamiliar, I just want to encourage you. You are not behind, you're not too late, and you're not ever, ever, ever too busy to grow. Growth literally meets us right where we are, so long as we're literally willing to believe it, right? Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. Just let me know. I want to make sure you all see my screen. All righty. Can you guys see my screen? Just give me a thumbs up. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, everybody know what this is? It's an
Uh,
acorn, right?
yeah, right
Were you
now,
saying something, George?
right now it's black. I mean,
Oh,
it says that you're starting to share, but we don't see anything but just black screen.
okay. Hold on a second. I don't know why. Okay. Let me take off my let me take okay. Let me start sharing again. For some reason, anytime I put my AirPods on, I don't know why it does that. One second. Let me share again. All right. Is that better?
Yes,
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank you.
perfect.
Thank you for the nods. Okay. So let's dive in. So believe in growth, the power of personal development. Okay. So some of us may feel like we've, either slowed down. I know I have. Maybe the momentum we once had isn't there. Maybe the growth we were hoping for hasn't shown up yet, right? But let me remind you, even the mightiest oak started as a small acorn. So growth isn't always loud. It's not always visible, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening. The deepest growth often happens underground where no one sees it. So in quiet seasons, the roots, they go really deep. So strength is being built even in the stillness. So you're not behind, you're being prepared, literally. I really had to shift my mindset to that. So here's the question.
What if the season that you're in, the quiet one, the ones that were it's stretching you in so many different ways, right? What if it's not a setback at all? What if it's, let's just say, a rooting season, like the oak tree, right? It may look like it's still on the outside or on the surface, but beneath it, it's something strong is taking shape. Okay. It's anchoring itself so that when the time is right, I always say, God's divine plan, it doesn't just grow, it actually flourishes, it actually thrives. So when your foundation is strong, growth is inevitable. And then when it comes, it won't just be visible, you guys, it'll be undeniable. So stay rooted, stay steady. I have to remind myself that every single day. So why personal development matters, okay? In network marketing and, well, life, your growth drives everything. I'm sure a lot of you all agree with that, right? When you grow in belief, when you grow in confidence and discipline, your energy, what happens is it shifts. So what happens is your team sees that, your business feels it, whether you're restarting or rebuilding. Personal development really gives you the strength to be able to lead from the inside out. Okay, kind of like our wellness guardians, right? It's working from the inside out. Okay. So here are the 5 pillars that support your growth, which are literally like the building blocks, okay, for lasting success. So we're going to go over them. So self-awareness, when you understand your strengths and your weaknesses and even your emotions, you make better decisions and you grow intentionally. The second one is discipline. And then we're going to dig deep through this. Success isn't about motivation alone. Okay. It's about consistent action. I know you all hear that a lot, but even when you don't feel like it, consistency, consistency, consistency. Okay. Vision. A clear vision gives you direction and purpose. It really keeps you focused on what really matters. And then being resilient. Because why? Challenges and setbacks, they're inevitable. It's going to happen. But resilience helps you bounce back stronger and keeps you moving forward. And then the last one on here is contribution. Okay, true fulfillment really comes from giving back. All of us here have serving hearts. You know how it's like when you're giving and serving in so many ways. True fulfillment really comes back. Okay, lifting others as you rise creates this positive ripple effect. And then I love this quote from Jim Rohn: your level of success is going to rarely exceed your level of personal development. Okay, so these pillars are your foundation. It's basically the fuel for your growth and success. So you can't just grow your success if you don't grow. You have to grow. Okay. So self-awareness, know yourself to grow yourself. Personal growth begins with self-awareness, being honest about your strengths and the areas where you get stuck. Super important to ask for feedback. It's the foundation of leadership, right? Whether it's in your home, within your team, your business, reflection, journaling, and feedback clarifies your path. I mean, it really, really helps you know where you are so that you know where you can decide on where you're going to go next or what direction you're going to go to next. And then discipline. This is the bridge between goals and growth. Okay. So discipline is what turns your intention into results. In network marketing, it's the habit of showing up. I know you all hear this every time. I'm probably likely just repeating everything that everybody else has said already. But the habit of showing up, whether it's on calls, following up with prospects, inviting other people, especially when things feel super slow. You guys, I have been going through that in the past few weeks, and sometimes there are days that are hard. Okay, but discipline really builds trust. It builds consistency and even momentum. And those are, of course, all vital for long-term success. So I love this slide because and I apologize if it's a little pixelated. I literally was putting this together at like 12 midnight last night. So seeing beyond the now. Okay. So anyone know what this person is looking into? It's called big eyes. This is what the Navy calls big eyes, because literally when you look at the front of it, it's literally like big eyes. But seeing beyond the now, it really means having vision to focus on long-term growth. Okay, not just immediate wins. Do we have immediate wins? Sure, sometimes, right? But just like the Navy preferred big eyes binoculars over telescopes, well, let me share quickly why the Navy prefers big eyes. Okay, their big eyes are binoculars. We prefer them over telescopes because it's all about having a wider, clearer perspective. Big eyes have larger lens that they gather more light. So it really makes it easier to see in the dark or even on low light conditions. They offer this wide field of view. So it's really perfect for scanning the sea, scanning the sky for any potential threats. Okay, so telescopes are great. It might zoom in closer, but sorry, someone's calling, but their narrow view and difficulty handling of course, on a ship that's moving, right? It makes it less practical. So having big eyes means keeping a broad, steady outlook. So discipline that helps you, see and spot opportunities in so many different ways, right? I love that Antoinette had mentioned she's like always kept, not always, but camped out at Target, right? So she spots opportunities and then staying focused on long-term growth, even when the progress is slow. So think of this, discipline is your big eyes, the habit of showing up consistently, scanning broadly for opportunities, and then staying steady, even when the progress feels like super slow. So just like the Navy's tools, discipline really balances power with practicality. That helps you navigate towards your success. So resilience, bouncing forward, not back, okay? Every leader faces setbacks. Let me just say that again. Every leader, not some leaders, every leader. Sometimes it's hard to believe that, but it is true. It's part of the journey. But what really sets strong leaders apart is resilience, the ability to learn, ability to adapt and keep moving forward no matter what. So resilience isn't something that we're born with, and it's literally like built over time, right? Through experience, the challenges that we face. It's the emotional and mental strength that really grows in you. So I remember seeing this at a store one day. It says, so don't just go through life, grow through life. That really spoke to me. So just like the oak tree, it doesn't rise overnight. Okay, resilience, it takes time. Storms are going to come. I'm sure you all know that. Winds will shake you. But when your roots go deep, you're not going to be moved. That's the oak tree kind of strength. I know I personally would not have been able to serve the way I did in the military or carry that same mindset into this industry if it hadn't been me just really learning to dig in, standing firm and, pivoting when I need to pivot, right? When things don't go as planned. So just remember that resilience, it doesn't mean that you're never going to fall, because we will, but it's really important to know that when that happens, we rise stronger each time that we do fall. And then just like the oak tree, your growth might be slow, but it's really steady and grounded. And guess what, guys? It's built to last. So contribution. So growth isn't just about you. Hopefully everybody knows this. As you grow, you don't just improve yourself. You open the door for others to rise with you. I love that we get to do this every single day. It's so exciting to hear when people have rank advance. It's so exciting when people were able to share with someone and then they ended up um, joining our team, right? When I was on active duty, I learned that no mission is ever accomplished alone. We depend on one another from start to finish. Every role is crucial. Every person is valued. So that same truth is really the heart. It's at the heart of the church. Okay, so Scripture teaches us in First Corinthians 12 verses 12 to 14 that though the body has many parts, each is indispensable. So together we are one powerful force. So something really to take note of. But in this industry, it really mirrors it perfectly. Your success, well, it's never a solo thing, right? It's the strength of the entire team, literally growing, supporting, and lifting each other up. So when you invest in your growth, your own growth, you multiply your impact, becoming that spark that really ignites belief and action in others. So lead with courage, lead with heart, share your journey, because when one of us rises, we literally, you guys, we all rise together. And there's nothing that we really can't achieve when we're one huge team. All right, so today's power moves, the actions that turn belief into unstoppable momentum. Okay, so first one is choose one pillar of growth to laser focus on this week. Okay, own it, master it, make it like non-negotiable. The second one, declare a bold belief. One that lights a fire in you and pushes you beyond your comfort zone. Yes, we have to get uncomfortable. Even I sometimes don't like that, but I'm learning to be uncomfortable. So declaring a belief, it's not just saying words, okay? It's a really powerful commitment. So you set this clear direction for your mind and heart. It's literally a powerful commitment that moves you from maybe to moving you to must. I know George has done quite a few trainings on that. You know, our words really become a beacon, basically guiding our actions and attracting people and opportunities. The third one, reach out and reconnect with one team member, someone you haven't reached out to, prospect, whoever, your friend, right? Be their champion, ignite their belief, because when you lift others, you rise higher. I know this is one thing that has helped me. When I'm feeling like down and I feel like I really need to get out of, Kim Wee always says, it's fine to be in the valley, but don't park in the valley. I make sure to reach out to others and also lift others up, because when you do that, you rise higher. Then the fourth one is prepare your heart for convention with reflection and prayer. Okay. Adrian actually went over this yesterday. So dive deep, whether it's through prayer, whether it's journaling or intentional quiet time. Okay. And remember this, don't just show up. We have to rise up. We have to believe with every fiber of our being that we are being prepared for greater things. And then we step forward with confidence. And then your growth challenge, believe and grow. Okay, remember this. You are the most important project you will ever invest in. Every breakthrough, every step forward, everything starts with you. So growth isn't just about skills. It's not just about strategies. Okay, it's how and who you become in the process. So it's about more than just showing up at convention. It's about showing up as a person who refuses to settle for the way things are. The person who's ready to push past fear, the person who's ready to push past your doubts and even your comfort zone. I know I said that a few times already, but you're the one that's responsible for your own growth. No one else can do the work for you, unfortunately. So commit to doing the hard things, the uncomfortable things, because you guys, that's where change really happens. So when you decide to grow, when you decide to serve, when you decide to believe with everything that you've got, every fiber of your being, you don't just change your story. You change the story of everyone around you. Okay, super important. Let me go ahead and stop share. So just to wrap it up, let's go in with that kind of fire. No half measures, no excuses, just literally full of commitment. And then when we come back, we don't settle. What happens is we rise, and we get to rise together. Okay. Let me go ahead. I think I stopped sharing already. All right. Well, that is the end of my training. So I apologize if I went through it really quickly. I just wanted to make sure to be mindful of time, because I know we didn't get to share. Oh, you're welcome, Carmen. We didn't get to share any good news. So I wanted to hear from everybody. Anybody have any questions? For me, anybody have questions about the big eyes?
Any comments? It was amazing, by the way, and it's timely for getting ready for the big event.
Yeah, it is. It is. When Norbert asked me the other day to do the training, I was like, oh, perfect. I'll make it about belief.
That's right. That's right. And believe and vision. It's so important that you have a vision. And I know sometimes we have a hard time having our own vision and we follow other people's visions, but have your own one too. Very important. It's
That's
so
right.
important.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you, George. Oh, okay. I don't know who on my top.
Marcella.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Marcella.
Hi, Marcel.
Hi, very nice to meet you. I can't wait to see you at convention. My
Me
first time. Anyways, thank you so much for all the beautiful tips. They were very educational, very helpful.
Yeah.
The presentation was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, good. I kind of got concerned because I was like, oh my gosh, it's like I had texted Nobert last night, 12:35. Okay, I finally finished up the PowerPoint. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? By the way, remind everybody we don't have a call tomorrow. We have the call in the morning. We're not going to have it. The Spanish call, we're not going to have it because probably we are going to be in the middle of the mountains at that time, or close to already to our destination. But anyway, but for sure we are going to see you there on Thursday and Friday. For those of you, if for some reason you are not going to be able to be at the event, we are going to try to keep you informed as much as we can. But make sure you keep an eye on the wall too, in the tree wall. Very important. Okay. Anybody wants to ask anything else before we go?
We all need to go and pack.
Yeah, I just kind of finished packing. I have to take a short shower. If not, my wife is going to kick me out of the car.
I'm packed. I've been packed for 3 days.
Wow, that's super exciting. All right.
Oh,
Well, before we close real quick, George, is it okay? I wanted to see if anybody had any wins the
yeah,
past.
go ahead. Anybody wants wins or anything that you want to say? You're excited. Thank you, Lovi.
No, thank you. And thank you everybody for the kind words. I was just looking on the chat.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Irene. Nobody has wins? What is going on? Thank you, Dix. Wow, I guess.
Just keep going. Yesterday, I have 2 more people coming to convention.
Oh,
Yay.
that's
And
awesome.
when's the new enrollee? And even got to talk to George and Adrian, and she's Spanish, and she is the Miss Utah World.
Oh, wow.
That's her platform is health. So she was thrilled to hear George's accent.
Wow.
Ah,
I look forward to meeting her.
Yeah, it is Hispanic.
Well,
Does anyone have an extra room or like a person who needs a roommate?
is that Mia that's saying that?
Yep.
Yeah, Mia, there's a group that's actually sharing that if you want. Let me put my phone number in the chat.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
you
thanks. I just joined, so I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, welcome. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There's definitely quite a few people that's still looking for roommates or somebody to room with them. So just yeah, you can just put my phone number or text me. Just don't leave me a voicemail because I never check my voicemail.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm super excited to see all of you. Again, welcome to everybody that is new. This is going to be so exciting. I'm so excited to see you all at convention. It's going to be just a blast. And then it's always great seeing everybody in person instead of, the little Hollywood squares.
Thank you for the Brady Bunch. I always see the Brady Bunch. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, and have safe trips. And we see you on Thursday and get ready to learn, have fun, and to prosper. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.